little tighter. I can still feel my fingers.
This is Constable Fraser for Detective Vecchio, please, it's urgent. Well, when he does come in, could you please tell him that I'm at the consulate? Yes, thank you kindly. Who was shooting at you today?
You brought them with you, you tell me.
Nash.
Nash? You really don't know what's going on, do you?
Who wants you dead?
Who sent you looking for me?
They shot at me. They shot at my friend. I want to know what it is we walked into.
What's wrong, Constable? People not behaving the way you want them to anymore? The good guys don't wear their white hats, and the bad guys don't like black.
You're going back to prison, Gerard.
I don't think so, Ben. The moment you turn me over, I'm dead. You already guessed that much. You just don't know what it means.
I don't give a damn.
See, I forgot for a moment who I was dealing with. You're Bob Fraser's son. I can't tell you the number of times he almost died trying to bring some lowlife to justice. He'd give him his food. He'd carry them on his back. Men who had done unspeakable things, men he detested, men who had tried to kill him. But he never brought one back dead. Because the moment they were his responsibility, he'd sacrifice himself before letting them die. That's what finally got him killed, you know. He was trying to bring me in, and he walked into a trap. You're cut from the same bolt. I don't have to tell you anything more than you already know. And you'll go out there and lay down your life trying to protect me.
Shoot him, son. Shoot him between his rat-like little eyes. Well, don't walk away from me. This is your father talking. The bastard is sitting in there bragging about how he had me killed. And all I'm asking is that you do one small thing for me. Shoot him in the stomach and let him bleed to death. Think of it as a son's gift to his father. You did forget my birthday.
You were dead.
Well, still, one can have feelings. Not even a card.
I am not going to shoot him.
Oh, now you're being silly. Here, use mine. They won't be able to trace it.
Dad, we've been through this. That is an imaginary gun. It fires imaginary bullets.
Well, it wouldn't hurt to try, son. Go on, pump a few into his torso, and if it doesn't kill him, maybe he'll have a heart attack.
All right, you want me to try? Satisfied?
Aye, aye. Point taken. Grab the lamp, he'll crack his skull, make it look like a freak lighting accident.
A freak lighting accident?
Oh, sure. Happens all the time. Lightning strikes the wire, sends a jolt through the line, lamp hops up, hits him in the skull, splits it in two, and you never had a chance to prevent it. Happens so fast.
Dad, I know what he did. And believe me, it takes every bit of restraint I have not to walk back in that room and separate his head from his shoulders.
Oh, you should always go on an impulse, son.
But I cannot do that, and neither could you.
Well, if I could pick up a lamp, I would sure as hell try.
No, you wouldn't.
I would.
Dad, you are only saying that because you're dead and you know you can't.
Well, exactly, which is why I'm asking you to do it. If you really love me, son, you'd strangle him for me.
No. If I really loved you, I would have...
What?
Forget it. Where is he? He's in my office. Is he alive? Yes, Ray.
He'd shoot him for you if you asked.
Are you okay?
Well, he would.
I'll be right back. Diefenbaker.
Hey, yank.
Watch him. If he tries to escape, tear out his throat.
Anything I can help you with, Constable?
As a matter of fact, there is. There's someone in my office. I can't tell you who.
Ah, I understand.
Now, don't let anyone go in or out of that door.
Including myself?
Especially not yourself.
Not in or out?
That is correct.
But I'm already out, sir.
Yes.
So if I find myself inside, I should just stay there.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. We're not taking them?
No.
Frazier, you want to explain this to me?
Sons, did I ever teach you how to make a proper noose?
Thanks. 3 years ago, the ATF got a tip that Nash was taking a truckload of automatic weapons into Canada, some small border crossing in Minnesota. Somehow the FBI got wind of it too and insisted on being in on the bust. They stake out the crossing, Nash shows up, they arrest him and a couple of sidekicks and seize the truck. They suspected that someone had paid off the Canadian customs officials, but all the feds could do was to report those suspicions to the RCMP.
And they called Gerard.
It was his jurisdiction.
Yeah, nice arrangement. He bribes the border guards and the feds ask him to investigate his own crime.
Here's where it gets strange. Nash and his men were released the next day and no charges were ever brought.
They had him cold with a truckload of weapons.
That's all she could tell me.
Ah, Agents Borland and McFadden. Now might be a good time to tell them you found their prisoner, but you're not willing to give him up yet.
I'd rather avoid that.
Good idea. So where are we going?
Back to see Nash.
Ah, this is crazy. This Gerard guy's spinning you in circles. You know, Khan will tell you anything to stay out of the joint.
Someone tried to kill him.
Yeah, Nash.
Well, if Nash wanted him dead, why would he have sent us there?
Well, maybe he wanted to kill us too.
What possible motive could he have for that?
You know, sometimes you're the most annoying man that I know. There's plenty of times that I want to kill you, and I'm your best friend.
Now, Ray, that's just not true.
Look, I don't know what this Gerard guy is up to, but he's playing you like a jukebox and he's pushing all the right buttons.
Vecchio!
Oh, God, pretend you didn't hear that. Go, 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 go. Hey, Benny, do me a favor. Pin this to your chest.
It says I am mentally deficient.
Yeah, I just want Nash to know so he doesn't shoot us both dead.
That's not going to happen, Ray. All I'm going to ask him to do is tell the truth.
Just pin it to your chest.
No.
Pin it to your chest.
No. Why? Because I think you know it's in your best interests.
Let me tell you a story. I had a friend, a man who, unlike myself, dealt in the illegal weapons trade.
I wonder who this could be.
Well, my friend had a very sweet setup with some Canadian who would help him bring goods across the border. This went on for a few years. All involved took a small cut and were content with that. Till one night when things went bad. Now, it wasn't until later that he suspected his Canadian friend had set him up in order to make a larger profit.
All good reasons for your friend to want to kill said Canuck, especially if that snowback was going to testify against him.
Well, it may be true that my friend would like to see this Canadian below some freshly